Chapter 3130 opens with Tatum reflecting on his motivations for pursuing the challenging position of chef in the Ormond household. As a young and talented chef, he believes that joining the prestigious family would be a milestone that could propel his career to new heights. He recognizes the opportunity not just as a chance to earn a substantial income, but also as a way to gain recognition and credibility in the culinary world. He knows that working for such a renowned family would enhance his reputation, whether he continues to work for high end clients or chooses to establish his own business in the future. He openly shares these thoughts with Enrique, his fellow competitor, posing the question of whether they share the same motivations. Enrique, taken aback by his candidness, acknowledges that he too sees the benefits of the position. However, Enrique's focus is more pragmatic. He admits that he is driven not just by fame, but by financial necessity, as the salary and benefits offered by the Ormond family are comparable to those of a senior white collar worker. Enrique's practical approach contrasts with Tatum's more idealistic view, showcasing the different ways in which individuals pursue similar goals for varied reasons. As the conversation progresses, the waiter serves the snacks and coffee that Emery had ordered. Emery, who appears to be both curious and knowledgeable about food, begins tasting the snacks slowly and thoughtfully, analyzing the flavors and ingredients. Tatum observes her behavior and deduces that she enjoys making snacks and studying different recipes. Her demeanor indicates a passion for cooking, likely influenced by her father's profession. He also notices her keen focus, suggesting that she's trying to decipher the recipe, possibly to recreate or refine it later. This interest in experimentation and learning resonates with Tatum, who also shares a passion for culinary arts and innovation. Emery encourages her father and Tatum to try the snacks. Tatum politely declines, stating that he does not enjoy desserts, hinting at his personal preferences and culinary strengths. The chapter reveals that Tatum has previously succeeded in the preliminary test by making snacks, despite not being his specialty. This demonstrates his versatility and adaptability as a chef, essential qualities for anyone aspiring to work for a family as particular as the Ormans. However, despite his confidence in his skills, he contemplates the possibility of failure in the upcoming re examination. Drawing inspiration from Enrique's perseverance, he decides that if he fails, he will keep returning, believing that persistence will eventually lead to success. His determination highlights his unwavering commitment to achieving his goal, no matter how many attempts it takes. Beyond his professional ambition, his thoughts briefly shift to the possibility of using the opportunity as a gateway to get closer to Elora Ormond. He reasons that securing the chef position would allow him to observe her character closely and determine if she is a suitable match for a long term relationship. He acknowledges that winning her over would not be easy, given her discerning taste and high standards. If he were to succeed, he imagines that he would need to continuously innovate and create new dishes to satisfy her refined palate. This realization makes the prospect even more appealing to him, turning the challenge of cooking for the Ormond family into a multifaceted personal and professional goal. Meanwhile, Enrique continues to engage in the tasting session, appreciating the quality of the snacks and encouraging Emery to study and experiment with the flavors. He acknowledges that the snacks have an edge over some of her creations and advises her to take the opportunity to learn from them. Emery, despite her youth, demonstrates a keen interest in enhancing her culinary skills. Her desire to accompany her father to the Ormond household's exam underscores her eagerness to witness the standards and luxury associated with such a high profile family. Although she cannot participate directly in the test, she is determined to observe and absorb as much as possible, showing her budding ambition and enthusiasm for the culinary world. Emery's admiration for the Ormond family becomes evident as she reflects on the grandeur of their estate. She recounts her experience seeing the opulence of the Ormond Manor for the first time. The manor's sheer scale and architectural elegance leave her in awe, a stark reminder of the wealth and privilege some families possess. Standing outside, she feels both fascinated and envious of the luxury and power that people like Elora Ormond are born into. This contrast between her modest background and Elora's privileged life fuels her desire to improve her skills and carve a place for herself in the culinary world, potentially as a way to rise above her own circumstances.